In this video, we will look at the latest news regarding PlanetWatch as of 2nd of December 2021. We have major news regarding partnerships and more. Coming right up. We will start by looking at the PlanetWatch news status in terms of sensor growth and planet price. We can see that we have 26,089 sensors onboarded. Since the last PlanetWatch news, that was 1 week ago, we are looking at 3,414 new sensors onboarded on the network, corresponding to an 11.3% increase. But what is more interesting is the month-over-month growth. We are looking at 19,089 sensors onboarded and a 272% increase. So in November, the PlanetWatch sensor network almost tripled. This is growth at blade speed. Talking about the token value, we are looking at 41 cents at the moment of the recording and around 14.2% decrease in price since last week. The first piece of news is regarding Decipher, the first face-to-face algorand conference since the start of the pandemic. Dr. Claudio Porinello, the CEO of PlanetWatch, told us that he was happy to meet and strengthen the bonds with the PlanetWatch key supporters and investors, namely the CEO and CEO of Algorand and the investors of Planet.fund. He told us that they discussed future development of the project and that he has support from them, and during this event we had quite a few announcements. The most important one, and this is the promised big second announcement, is that PlanetWatch gained top-level institutional and political support from the mayor of Miami for a major large-scale deployment of outdoor sensors in the city of Miami early next year. Claudio told us that even though PlanetWatch can deploy sensors anywhere, thanks to us, the community, having support from the institutional and political level is crucial for the data monetization in that area. We found out that Algorand and Borderless Capital are behind this big announcement, so we can see that these strategic investors are starting to offer real-world support and open important doors for PlanetWatch. Like I said in the previous PlanetWatch news, the influence might be more important for the project than the capital inflow that this investment fund will provide. Once again, the PlanetWatch rules apply here, so any individual company and institution can buy and deploy sensors in the city of Miami and participate in this partnership. This is not only great for our Miami PlanetWatchers, who will earn 40% of the data sale, but also the community in general, because we will get 40% of the sales in the recycle bin. Of course, this data cell is not quite announced, but as Claudio stated, this is what the partnership and the endorsement from the political and institutional level will lead eventually to. And this leads us to the second piece of news, that CBS Miami covered this Miami PlanetWatch partnership in quite an interview. I can't show footage from the interview, but I will put the links to it in the description below. Now, some of you probably know that I am a software engineer. What most of you don't know is that I have been coordinating fundraising campaigns for over 10 years, and I have a pretty good idea and experience with working with the media and writing press releases. This CBS coverage was not an accident or something that happened because of a press release. If a TV station does cover an important event made by a company or project, they tend to leave out small details like who is doing the deed. As you can see, even from the thumbnail, the name and the brand PlanetWatch were clearly put forward, so this was very well prepared ahead, and I suspect as an awareness campaign for the deployment of the sensors and the contracts that will follow. This is next level PR from PlanetWatch and the investors, and a very good sign for me that this project is growing and maturing every day. Hit that like button if you find my insights helpful. The third piece of news is still related to Decipher the conference is that Climate Trade, a blockchain company, will start accepting planets for carbon credits. So those of us who want to have a more active role in helping fight the climate change can do so with our earned planets. Carbon credits are a genius way on which companies that pollute must pay for the carbon dioxide that they release. And all these carbon credits are bought from companies and projects that actively fight pollution and climate change. So by buying carbon credits, we finance action in this area. And this is very important not for us, the individuals, but for companies. As you know, there is a void in regulations when it comes to crypto. So while PlanetWatch clients like hotels do earn planets for their sensors, I would guess that they want to avoid the crypto tokens. But this climate trade and the Stake for Planet initiative will help companies trade their earned tokens for the possibility of offsetting their carbon print and announcing CSR projects, which are corporate social responsibility. So becoming a PlanetWatch corporate client for any kind of hotel, office building and whatnot becomes much more attractive. The next information that we found out is that the governance vote is being planned. We just got a blog post about the first vote on the permanent 50% increase in the Type 3 rewards. This will be done through the PlanetWatch app based on the reputation of your onboarded sensors. We'll go into details when the time to vote will come and I will make a video on it. And the last piece of news is that Claudio once again stated that the team is well aware of the Aware element issues with the rewards and they are working with the Aware team to iron out the remaining problems. So don't open tickets for not getting 23 planets per day, as this will be fixed. That's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned. Until next time, see ya!